They want X to be the cod, Y to be the flounder, and they want to meet a quota of at least $120 a day. So the very first thing we should always do is designate X and Y whenever we're writing an inequality that has, or even an equation that we would be using both variables. So X is going to represent cod, while Y is the flounder. The cod costs $9, so I'm going to put 9 next to that, and the flounder is 12. So now we actually have everything we need to write our inequality. We know that it's going to be $9 per pound, so that would be 9x plus 12y. And we want it to be somewhere around $120. So we need to decide what inequality symbol would actually work for this. Can they make $120 and it satisfy that inequality? Yes, so we could put the equal sign. What about, can they make more than $120? Would that be okay? Yes, so then it could be greater than. So this inequality matches what we need here. All right, so now what we're actually going to do is graph this guy on handy dandy Desmos. So it's, whoops, 9x plus 12y. Didn't get the x in there. And it's greater than 120. Greater than or equal to, I guess. So here are all of the points that would satisfy. Notice I kind of only zoomed into the positive side because we only need the positive values. You're not going to have negative fish. That doesn't make sense, right? So here are a bunch of points that that would work. You know, this point right here, which is 5, 10, would work. This one here, 10, 10. This one over here, 15, 5. There are lots of points. I'm just picking the major cross points here. 10, 5. All of these would satisfy that inequality. As well as anything along the line here. All of those values along the line would also satisfy that inequality. Why? Why would everything on the line also work? True, but because of what?
The equation is greater. Wait, it's greater. The y has to be greater than or equal to.
Right, the equal to part is what makes the line okay. Very good, the equal to. All right, for this next one, I want you to try to write the inequality on your own, and then we will check it together. All right, so let's see. So X would be cedar. Y would be pine. So the cedar is $2.50 per foot, while the pine is $1.75, and we have a budget of $200. So then we would have $2.50x plus $1.75y, and it's up to $200. So this is the tricky part. Can you spend more than $200? No. Can you spend exactly $200? Yes. So then it would be like so. So when we go to Desmos to graph, $2.50x plus $1.75, y, and then that would be less than or equal to 200. So if you notice, it's all shaded right now, but I'm going to have to zoom out, so don't assume. So there we go. And of course, we only want the positive because we can't have negative wood. That doesn't make sense. So when we look at these points, there's all kinds of points. It can be anything on the axes and anything on the line, and then of course everything in between. So we could start naming some of those points if we wanted to, but I'm not going to worry about that. I feel like you guys can name some coordinates on your own.